So I haven't showed you Dora in a while, so here's an update. For those of you that haven't been following my channel, or you just don't know Dora yet, she's a non-releasable possum that I've been rehabbing. And unfortunately, she'd been suffering from a very deadly illness known as DSN, Dermal Septic Necrosis. This typically starts at the tip of the tail and works its way up the body. It can start from a lot of different things: scratches, sores, yeast infections, which are common in possums. So I'm not really sure what caused it, but as soon as I saw the dark spots starting to show up on her back, I was a little bit worried. And that was probably a month and a half ago, maybe a little longer. Since then, I've been treating it very aggressively with oral and topical antibiotics and other topicals as well, like monostat cream, because it did start from a yeast infection. So I put her through 10 days of an oral antibiotic, as well as giving her metastatin. I was told to continue to use the metastatin for several days after finishing the antibiotic. So I did that. The spot seemed like it was healing up well. Most of the dark necrosis was gone. The skin was pink. Looked like it was healing. About 3 or 4 days later, it rebounded. And it rebounded pretty aggressively. I wasn't very happy. So I mixed up some more antibiotics. Ran through about another 10 days with her. And at this point, it was starting to get under control again. But I knew I couldn't let it rebound a third time. So I continued to give her the antibiotics for another week, along with the metastatin. I could tell we were finally starting to defeat it. But at that stage, it looked very much like it did the first time I ended the antibiotics. It was pink, but it still had a little bit of dark discoloration. So again, I mixed up some more antibiotics, and I ran it for another 4 days. At that point, which was about another week ago, I decided to go ahead and quit the antibiotics and just pray that it didn't come back. But I continued to metastatin for about another 4 days. And after that was finished, I feel pretty confident that we got this thing beat. Our skin doesn't look completely normal yet, but it definitely looks a lot better. I'm just monitoring it to make sure there's no sign of rebound, but I can't let her live on antibiotics forever. If it does happen to rebound again, I'm probably going to switch up classes. I've been giving her amoxicillin, but there are several other types of antibiotics that are commonly used for DSN, so if it does rebound, we're going to try something new. But I'm just going to continue to pray that it doesn't come back, because I don't want to lose my girl yet. Anyway, I'm going to give her something quick to eat, so she'll come out, and I'll show you what her back looks like. Come on, Dora. Hey, Dora, you want to eat? Come here, baby. Here you go, baby girl. Is it yummy, baby girl? So unlike most, hers did not start on the base of the tail, and didn't even hit the tail. It only got in the back. The biggest one was on this side, but all this darkness is actually her hair coming back. All the dark spots originally were necrosis. And she constantly scratches it because it itches, so that can lead to new sores, which can also get infected. So I'm still continuing to put the monostat cream on it, and some Lotrimin. I would put Silvadine on it, but I can't find it. But I do believe the necrosis is gone. I'm going to make sure to keep any yeast infection away, and maybe it'll not come back. Dora, are you camera shy? Why are you shy of the camera, baby girl? Well, I guess she's done. A lot of people who follow me on Facebook already knew she was sick, so they've been asking me how she was doing, so I want to let them know. So now you know. To all the people who gave me advice, ones that reached out, the ones that gave Dora some prayers and positive thoughts, I appreciate it. The sad reality is possums don't live long. 1 to 3 years in the wild, maybe 2 to 5 years in captivity, and she's already over a year and a half old. So unfortunately, I really don't have a lot of time left with her, and I really want to make the most of it I can. But enough with all the doomsday talk, because I'm going to enjoy every moment until that day comes. Y'all have a good one. And now my baby girl's full, and she's ready to take a nap.